Hello there! I'm not sure what you intended to find here, but as you can see, I am just a humble farmer attempting to live out the rest of my days in peace.
The two men disregard you, chatting amongst themselves. I told you the plan was so simple! You replace the citizens of the country with flesh-eating golems! Step 2 doesn't need to follow! The plan's already complete! The man who has lowered his hood loudly smacks the back of the hooded man. You did a fantastic job adapting this country's filigree to our own ends!
I'm afraid I have no interest in selling the property. I release my Eldritch Blast, aiming at this golem's chest.
The golem in front of the man detonates. He takes a step forward. Another magician? Interesting. He grabs the hooded man by the chin. How about you show him what we learned in this country? Golems pour into the area.
I am going to summon up another Eldritch Blast, dark energy crackling around my hand, and try and blow this one's head off.
The golem's head flies clean off. It begins whirling, flailing wildly. Now what type of mage are you?
My horns glint, and my tail sweeps wildly. Work it out for yourself, why don't you?
The golems continue to bear down on you. This one takes its opportunity to bite at you.
I wince for a split second before dissipating into a misty cloud and reforming 5 feet away.
Interesting, interesting! He shoves the hooded man out of the way. Show me more! A golem takes another step forward.
Summon another imp.
You seem to have a predilection for these sentient snowballs. Be you some sort of snow magician? Perhaps a mudslinger?
I'm gonna throw this imp directly at his face.
Oop, close one there. He lobs his hooded companion, who takes the imp, slides across the ground. That was close. I was, simply inches away from catching your sick filth. Sir, are you sure you should be letting me get so close to him? He stares at you in fear.
Let's see. My tail whips around, reaching into my bag and pulling out a watch. It hangs in front of me and begins to swing back and forth as I gaze deeply into the eyes of the hooded figure. Just don't worry about it. You don't have to make the golems do anything. Just stand there and wait and relax.
You see the man slump. Was that a form of hypnosis?
I'm just really good with words.
Indeed. It would have been an effective tactic had I not been having my minion here summon the golems with no minds whatsoever.
I put my head in my hands.
General Rolsar, a paladin can have up to 3 golems. That's 3 golems controlled. You can summon an unlimited amount with enough EOS. So long as you worry not about controlling them. The golems begin to dig in, biting the man.
I narrow my eyes.
Oh, they do have a, predilection for devouring people.
A whirling ball of chaotic purple and black energy lances forth from my hand and slams into this golem's chest.
Well, it seems as if you do possess some talent, more than my worthless minion here. However, the amount of golems you summoned is quite large. He motions behind him. Okay, magician, how about we make a deal? If you could beat my servant's filigree, you may replace him.
Magician, don't make me laugh. I am a sorcelock.
Meanwhile, back inside...
Stop crying!
I'm not crying! That's blood!
Well, quit it! It's not helping anything!
It's not going back in!
Colphus! Another vat!
How many vats are there?
I clench my teeth and hold my hand away from myself and Gregor, steam rising from my skin. I dip it into the 3rd vat. Here we go again! I think it's starting to work!
You think?
Yes!
Are you sure?
I know it's starting to work!
Took long enough?
I pull my hand away as fast as possible, the skin on my palm beginning to burn away. Everything! Just bring everything!
Meanwhile, back outdoors. So, your power source seems to be unlimited? That's a little surprising, considering the quality of people in this land. Tell me, are you from Altrea?
I'm not going to answer any of your questions. You're arrogant and you're rude, and I have no affection for you whatsoever.
Affection has nothing to do with this. This is one sorcerer, wizard, sorcelock, sage, magister to another.
Did you say magister?
Why not?
I'm going to turn away from him and focus my attention on his hooded, hypnotized compatriot. It's okay, just relax. You should try to rein in your golems. They're running amok. Take control of them. Calm them.
The man stands. Oh, I think this is... I'm going to, let's take a step back here. The man's eyes begin to glow. The Eos in his body begins to run wild.
I take a step back.
It's clear that he's been, pounding the potions harder than you have in the past, Markus. And currently he's trying to exert all of his effort to control the seemingly unlimited number of golems.
I'm gonna snap my fingers and break him out of the trance.
There
you go. You're fine. You're fine.
Man steps forward. No, that was very good. Keep going. Keep trying to control them. He rubs the top of his head. That was fantastic. Interesting, even. Continue. Okay, the man's eyes begin to glow again. Now, all you need to do is communicate one order to them. One order alone. Kill the blonde-haired sorcelock. He pats him on the back of the head and lets him go. I'll just let that unfold. The energy around the man begins to crackle. You can physically see the Eos pouring out of his body. Meanwhile, back inside...
I grip my hand, all the flesh having been burnt off, and slump over. Fucking shit! Fuck! How are you feeling?
Actually, I'm feeling pretty good. I speak through a mouthful of foam.
You better be feeling good, 'cause I'm not feeling too great.
You hear an explosion. The windows rattle. What little Eos remains in the vats slops over the sides.
Go out there and help Markus. I don't know what it's like out there. I don't know if he's still alive even, but I'm gonna need a minute.
Okay, thanks, Ash. Give her a pat on the shoulder.
I wince.
Guess who's back? Wow!
Gregor, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Markus.
What?
Golems!
Yes, golems.
All the golems have turned, their attention focused squarely on Markus.
Gregor, probably gonna need a hand here. These were all just ordered to kill me with extreme prejudice.
I'll give you two. I start swinging around my blade.
It's really good to have you back, Gregor.
It's really good to be back. Where am I?
This is an Eos farm, Gregor.
We're at the farm! Hooray!
The sorcerer positively bounces forward. No, this won't do it all. This is supposed to be the blonde-haired sorcelock's trial. You shouldn't interfere. His hand glows for a moment. Funny? That usually works. He raises both of his hands. Yeah. Gregor continues to chop away, a big smile on his face. This is fascinating.
I get that a lot.
Oh!
If you like that, watch this!
He takes a step behind the golem and throws it away. Well, okay. Wasn't exactly expecting this. Well, Sorcelock, this trial will continue later. If you can survive this golem onslaught, you'll be sure to hear from me.
I look forward to it.
My name is Vern Matamel.
Vern Matamel. My name is Markus Valafi. Remember it.
Excellent. He takes a step backwards, dives into one of the holes, and you witness a puff of smoke.
That man has style.
You think to yourself as golems, mob Gregor.
I'll take you all on. But one at a time, please.
Gregor helicopters. Cutting multiple golems apart. You notice that the golems near the entrance are rolling together.
So, how many of these did you say are coming?
Too many. Although I'm...
Sounds like it could be too many.
Yes.
We might need some help with this.
Ash? Ash!
What? I shout from inside the cottage.
Can we get a little bit of help, please?
Ah!
Oh wow, there is a lot of blood out here.
Of course there is. I look at Markus and Gregor, making sure they're both still alive. I don't think this is something that we should be able to... I don't think this is something we should try and fight, guys. I think that we should probably try and escape.
Ash, come on.
I don't...
Look at me. I just had my side ripped open, and then you sticking your hands in there, and I'm doing
The
fine.
golem slaps you in the face.
Mostly.
Haha, fighting.
Look, I didn't bring the... I didn't keep both of you alive for this long just so that you could get us all killed. I'm going to run. You can die here if you want, but I'm leaving. I start stumbling along.
Passing by Markus, you notice a pitch black mark on the back of his head, glowing a few inches from his scalp.
What's up? Do I look cool from behind?
I hobble over to Markus. Hold still.
What are you doing?
With my left hand, I try and rip the target off the back of his head.
Your hand passes straight through it. Suddenly, you're connected for a moment to all of the golems out there. They're all bearing down on this location, trying to eat Markus's face. The reason that Gregor is so fine, surrounded on all sides by golems, is they're trying to scramble over him to get to Markus's delicious, delicious flesh.
Oh, God. God.
Running away, huh?
Markus, what the hell did you do?
Not a whole lot. Just trying to protect the farm.
Who did you piss off?
Oh, his name was Vern something or other. Henrietta.
I start dragging him away.
Hey now, nope, Gregor's still in there.
Gregor's going to be
I
fine.
don't know about that.
Sir Dunstan!
Oh.
Sir Dunstan slams down in the middle of the golems.
Sir Dunstan, you hurt me pretty bad.
Let's hope it doesn't happen again! You are held close to his body, and he sprints through the golems, knocking them all out of the way.
We're getting out of here.
I guess this is where we run.
Markus, the golems are trying to eat you.
Well, obviously. Did you just get here?
Where can we even run that's safe from these things?
Well, Vern made his escape down one of those holes, so I'm gonna do the same.
With my left hand, I grab Markus.
Oh, come
no.
on. He said he was a
We're
man.
going to the ocean.
The ocean? My eyes glaze over. And I take several steps out towards this gate. I lick my finger, hold it into the air, and then thrust it into the soil. I listen intently to the sound of the wind.
Hey Markus, man. Finding the ocean's not hard, man. You have to find the ocean of the soul. The ocean of the soul, just up north.
Where's the ocean of my...
You'll be fine.
Markus, I already mapped out this entire
ocean's to the
area.
north.
I know where the ocean is.
But to find it, we must first find the ocean of the soul.
Oh my.
Ugh. Dunstan, through the gate.
He slams through the gate. Gregor first.
I seethe through gritted teeth and hobble after them.
Your group sprints through the trees, following Markus's intuition, but more likely Ash's guidance.
The north. The ocean of my soul calls to me.
Behind you, through the trees, you hear smashing as an incredibly large golem pursues.
To the north faster.
Gregor is now riding Sir Dunstan on his back.
Onward! Come on, let's loop around for a joust.
Don't!
Right on it, Master Gregor! You continue running, passing through a clearing, and finally reaching the ocean.
I knew it.
I shoulder past Markus, tromping onto the dock. What the? I glare at Thog.
You.
Just then, from the woods, The largest of golems continues its pursuit. Thog turns around and addresses you. Oh, you guys.
Guys, back up just a bit, if you would be so kind. Golem's coming.
Golem?
And not this one.
Everybody shuffle up.
My golem.
Thog, is this your boat?
Yeah, so I assume you're here to,
We're taking it.
What?
I jump into Thog's boat.
You heard her. Him.
Marcus, now's not the time.
The golem slams down on the pier.
I Eldritch blast the dock beneath its feet.
It collapses into the water.
I cast Mending on the dock?
The dock forms around it. It struggles.
Okay,
I
guys.
try and untie the rope
hurry up.
docking the boat to the water with my left hand. Colphus, Gregor, can somebody just give me a hand here?
No, you're not taking this boat.
I've got...
Get on
I've
the
got your
boat.
back.
We can all share.
I can tell plain as day me and Dunstan won't fit on this boat.
Sir Dunstan.
And, we're kind of at capacity without without the help here, so, it was a pleasure working with you two. I was fond of your bats.
As he's talking to them, I kind of put myself between the boat and the dock and start shoving us off.
Colphus.
Wait,
Colphus.
wait, what are you doing?
Colphus will be fine.
It was a pleasure working with you, Ash. Marcus, I feel like I got to know you and about a dozen other yous during the last month.
I feel that too. I stick my hand out.
He shakes it. The golem continues to struggle up the dock.
I meet eyes with Colphus and nod. You're not so bad, Colphus.
Same to you, Ash. Gregor, stay safe.
What's going on?
Ugh.
Dunstan,
The boat moves away from the dock.
I forgive you.
Remember, Gregor, you always gotta dream big, Dunstan poses. He and Colphus assume battle position. The two thugs yell to Thog, "Our money! What about our payment?" Thog turns away. Thog directs you to his ship. You row away from the pier, witnessing the battle unfold. Then, for but a moment, Markus witnesses a familiar figure, giving him the thumbs up.
My eyes widen, and I point my own thumb skyward. That mustache.
You row into the distance, leaving Altrea behind. Hopefully forever.